Hi everyone, 大家好, this is Dingwei, and today I'm going to do a quick video on Greta, who should be dropping in global soon. So before I start on the video, I just want to apologize for not making this video much earlier. It is to my knowledge that Greta should be dropping on the 29th of January for me, so which is the next day, and I'm making this on the 28th, which is really late, but I'm here, I'm putting myself out, I'm trying my best, so please don't fault me. I've also been really busy because Chinese New Year falls on the 29th of January, which is tomorrow. So yeah, I've just been really busy with all the preparations and all. Anyways, to all my audience, to all my viewers, Happy Lunar New Year. I don't care if you celebrate it or not. Happy New Year to you guys. Okay, let's start on the video. I don't want it to be too long. Okay, so Greta has been in the global system for like one whole week now, I think. So I'm very sure you guys are read through and familiar with her skills. So I'm just gonna very briefly go through her skills. Whenever I say briefly, it's never brief, but I won't lie this time. Okay, I'm just gonna start a match and you guys can watch how my Greta performs. And I'm just gonna briefly go through her skills. Okay, so for her skill one, she will attack the back two rows, which is very similar to that fox dancer girl that we all used at the start of the game. So she'll attack the back two rows, and then she will also launch a follow-up attack. Here she also summons Man Man to deal an additional 150% damage to the enemy target at the highest speed, applying this Bone Crusher debuff, which is really good because it decreases speed by 10% and it makes them unable to gain any buff statuses. This is targeted at the enemy's highest speed unit. So the enemy's highest speed unit is most usually their DPS, which is Morchen, I think. So this being targeted at the opponent's DPS is really good. Furthermore, she also applies this frost healing thing on your allies, which is just a very nice healing buff to have. So yeah, that's it for her first skill. Very simple. Her second skill is where her protection comes in. So for her second skill, there are two parts to the protection. The first one being the Polar Bear Guardian, and the second being the Frost Armor. So the Polar Bear Guardian is the effect which will protect the allies which are positioned adjacent to her. So when I say adjacent, I mean being above and below her in a single file. So if you just refer to the match currently happening, you can see that on both sides, on my team and the enemy's team, Greta is positioned in the middle of a file, and she will then protect the allies which are positioned above and below her. So in my case, she is currently protecting Morchen and Callisto. And for the opponent's case, the opponent Greta is currently protecting the opponent Kuna and the opponent Morchen. So whenever you use Greta, you must make sure that she is positioned in the middle of in between two allies that you want to protect, which will most usually be Morchen and Callisto. Okay, so that is the Polar Bear Guardian part. And for the second part is the Frost Armor. It is a buff that she will apply to herself. So it is a really nice buff that she'll apply on herself, where she'll reduce damage from critical hits by 20%. And whenever she gets attacked, there is a chance for her to counter apply the attacker with Frost, which is a CC effect. As the skill level gets higher, the chance to counter apply Frost gets higher, and her awakening 20 makes this skill even better because sorry because awakening level 20 allows Greta to apply the frost armor on the adjacent units that she is protecting too. So once you hit awakening level 20, frost armor will also be applied on Morchen and Callisto in my case. So this just my Morchen just evaporated. Okay, anyway, that's quite sad. Anyway, this just makes Greta really good at awakening 20. So I'm getting ahead of myself, but if you guys can, always push for awakening level 20 first. It is her most important awakening. This should be covered later, but I'm talking about this now. So anyway, yeah, just take note. Awakening level 20, it is her peak. Okay, so third skill, the standard stat increase, and she also has this Call of the Wild thing, where every time she gets attacked, she gets one stack of this Call of the Wild, and every 5 times she gets attacked, she will launch this counter attack called Wild, called Primordial Wild Beast Assault, where she attacks, deals 140% damage, and she adds the Beast Mark to an ally. She adds this Beast Mark to an opponent. So as you can see over here, my Greta has applied the Beast Mark on the opponent's arena. you guys don't know who she is, but it's this gigantic winged girl over here. This blue color claw shaped thing is the beast mark. It is really, really potent because it is a permanent healing band that cannot be cleansed. So you can see the arena is not healing anything right now. So once you apply it, the enemy who has it on will usually die very fast because no healing. So yeah, oh she died, so sad. Okay, so for her skill 4, it is very simple skill where once she gets CC, she will clear all CC on herself, and she will also get this buff called Ice Muscle Jade Bone, where this effect will increase with the level. Basically, it gives her immunity to CC effects for a certain amount of turns. So yeah, this is really good. Okay, so that's it for her 4 skills, and for her soul skill, it is just a copy of Bao's invincibility skill. So yeah, very simple. Okay, I'm back. Sorry I had to cut the video, guys. Just now, a very large gust of wind blew past and it slammed the doors in my house shut, and I had to go and check if things fell or whatever. But I'm back. So, where was I? Okay, I was gonna talk about the weapon. Also, the match ended in a very weird way. I somehow won, and when I checked the stats, these were the stats. And yeah, the stats are kind of weird, but let's not focus on that. Okay, we should focus on that because what are these stats? Why is my MC dealing the most damage? Why did my motion flop so badly? My Greta's dealing so much. Okay, too many questions. Well, let's just start the next match. Okay, back to the topic of the weapon. The weapon skill is fine, it's very meh, nothing special. If you can get it, then get it, but it's nothing too crazy to really strive for, okay? So that's all about her skills, and now let's talk about what do we usually talk about now? Haven't done this in a long time. Oh, we talk about your build. Okay, so that's it. Let's close this and let's bring in my trusty Excel sheet. Okay, here's my Excel sheet. Okay, so now let's talk about the best skills to use on Greta. So, as always, I would always recommend Iron Wall and Agility as the dual defensive combination to use. Next up, I would definitely recommend Physical Combo because, as you can see, her damage is really good. And having to apply that, if she can cast her skills twice, it means that she can apply that debuff, that speed debuff twice, which is really nice to do. So yeah, so the base 3 skills that you should always have on her is Iron Wall, Agility, and Physical Combo. The rest is really up to players' preference. I've not listed every possible skill here. Um, there are really many different skills that you can mix and match together. So yeah, so there's Dispel, there's Exterminate, there's Dominance, there's Resilience, there's Protection, there's Force, there's even more, like, what else? Preparation, Control even, and even more. So basically, whatever that you use on your bow can be used on your Greta. So that is what I'll recommend. Whatever you had on your bow, just move it over to Greta and you'll be good to go. Okay, so for her best gear set, very obviously it is the 4-piece defensive set, nothing much to talk about. And for her recommended magic devices, I will recommend either the cocoon or the crown. Either of them works on her, so whichever you like, just use it, alright? Early game, either of these, I don't know, whatever, yeah. So for her most notable awakening note, it is definitely the Note 5, which is awakening level 20. So as I've briefly explained earlier on, awakening note 5, which is level 20, allows Greta to apply that, what is it called? Um that that thing, basically, that frost shield thing, is it? I forgot, that frost guard thing on the allies that she's protecting as well. So by giving the allies that she's protecting this frost shield buff, whoever that attacks those allies will also have a chance to be counter applied with the frost CC. So yeah, it's really, really nice to have. So if you see where I'm coming from, it's a very good skill. So what I will recommend is that you push Greta to 12 stars first, because you need to be 12 stars before you can unlock Awakening Node level 20. So once you hit 12 stars, then you push for Awakening level 20. Do not push for 13 stars because it's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. You just get like an extra whatever. Level 3 skill of the skill 4 is nothing crazy. So definitely I'll recommend you to just push for Awakening 20 once you hit 12 stars. Alright, so my basic thoughts, she's great. She's just a replacement of Bao, but even better. However, she sucks before she gets her soul skill. So do not use her before 10 stars, okay? Try to get her to 10 stars before replacing your Bao with her. However, if you are a new player and you do not have a well-built Bao, then you can just use her from the start because she will be your best possible tank. Okay? So yeah. I've also made a video comparing her to Bao. It's quite an old video, but I did make a video comparing her to Bao. So if you guys are interested, you guys can go watch that too. Because I don't want to waste too much time in this video. Okay? And so I think that's it. What do I do now? I forgot. Do I show you guys my build? Let me show you guys my build then. Okay. Okay, so for my Greta build, currently I am at 13 stars awakening 24. Let's see. My build, I currently have Cocoon on her, but I only have 1 star because I'm poor. Okay, so for my skills, I have Agility, Iron Wall, Dispel, Preparation, Dominance, and Physical Combo. However, I am thinking of replacing Preparation because I think it's a bit lackluster and I would rather use something like Exterminate or whatever. So, yeah, you know. I have the four. Oh, I lost. Expected. So I have the 4 piece defensive set on her, and my weapons currently level 7. So that is for my Greta. And now let me show you guys the leaderboard Greta builds. Alright. So first one we have. Oh, here. Sorry. This Greta we have. Oh, he uses a hybrid set, which is also fine because her damage, as you can see, is really good. So this guy, top one, uses Crown, and he uses Combo, Exterminate, Dispel Resilience, and Agility Iron Wall. So yeah, that's standard. Next one we have, where is it? 4 piece defensive set, Resilience, Agility, Iron Wall, Physical Combo, Aftershock, and Force. So this is definitely a more damage oriented because he has Aftershock and Force. So you can definitely opt for this if you want. Nothing wrong. Okay, let's just do one more. The third guy over here, we have Dispel, Exterminate, uh, Agility, Iron Wall, Physical Combo, and Piercing. So this is definitely a more damage oriented one with piercing as well. So yeah, and somehow this guy uses this magic device. It's a bit weird, but yeah, no judgments. I wouldn't use it, but if he wants to, he can. Okay, let's just do one last one. Quick one. Aftershock, resilience, what's this, dedication? Weird, but whatever. Iron Wall, agility and dominance. So yeah, that's it. Okay, and using the crown. So that's it for the leaderboard builds. I hope you guys got some inspiration on how to build your Greta. Okay, wait, I forgot to mention one thing. Okay, now let's talk about who you should replace in your team when you have Greta. So let me just simulate what most teams should look like right now. Okay, let's just take out this. Okay, so let's see. Um Oh no, they're all in the souls. How do I do it? Okay. Let's assume that this is Timis. Uh let's assume that Elsa is. Do I have a bird here? Is there a bird? Okay, there's no other bird characters. Let's assume Irina is Timis and let's assume Elsa is Xingluan. Same thing. So you have your standard team of Mo Chen, Callisto, Bao, Themis, Qingluan, and Guna. I'm quite sure this is how most people's teams look like right now. So the most standard you need to replace is obviously Bao. So if you want to replace Bao, you can just replace it with Greta. exchanging a tank for a tank, no brainer, okay? It's standard. However, you can also have the option of replacing your Themis with Greta and using Baal on the same team as well. So with the introduction of Mochen, more and more people have started to find Themis useless because it's true. Themis is useless now that Mochen is just destroying everyone. So you can definitely opt to play double tank with Greta here and Baal somewhere else. Because, this just seems like a much better choice than having Themis put on her link for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Another option is to put Greta on the main team and have Bao on the assist, because that's just a nice way to do it, okay? That's what most people did also when Greta came out. They moved Bao to assist and used Greta on the main team. So yeah, so these are just some ideas I'm giving you. But just take note that do not replace Bao with Greta unless your Greta hits 10 stars, because Greta minimally needs her soul skill to perform well, okay? If your Greta is 9 stars, do not use her. Only use her at 10 stars, okay? Very simple. Okay, I think I'm done with the video. So key points to take note. Do not use Greta until she is 10 stars and has her soul skill unlocked. And if you can, try to push for 12 stars, and once you hit 12 stars, push for Awakening level 20. Do not go for any further stars. Only once you hit Awakening level 20, then you can push for higher stars. Because her note 20, her Awakening level 25 is kind of mid, and 30 is just, yeah, standard. So, yeah. Okay, those are the important things to take note. That's it. Okay, I've come to the end of my video. Thank you guys for watching until the end. If you guys are even watching, I wish you all a very happy new year. Thank you and goodbye. See you.